Here we go. We're seeing the Richter now.
Yep. I appreciate what we've seen with Incineroar, but this is just the better pick here for sure in matchup. He's going to be able to outrange Wii Fit a lot, and he's constantly checking projectiles to challenge Wii Fit's projectiles. So he already has a game plan that's going to be effective.
He's already in there locking down space with his great projectiles here. Getting soccer balled now and then. Those are so much, you know, Airmiles was making such good use of the reflector that I stopped fearing the soccer balls by the end of that last match. But Liam here as Richter, you know, is just losing a lot of projectile trades here. You know, throwing things that aren't connecting and getting whacked for it.
These attacks that Richter has with the whip that cover a lot of space also leave him open for Wii Fit's projectiles. So I can see that probably being very opened up right now. Wow, header ball still beat out that now. And there's an up air because of a offered air dodge too. Counter straight to ledge. That was like...
Wow, and he's gonna die for that.
That was actually perfect. Yeah, I do not think he could have lived that.
At almost 160% after the hit, I'm amazed that he didn't smash the blast on.
Not that it isn't particularly strong, but the degrading buff does help it a lot. Oh man, we saw we've seen an angle like that from Liam earlier. I kind of felt like he could have just killed off of it, but instead, he's still able to kill off of that. It was a really good setup into the up air.
He's playing with the whip here, trying to wake up maybe. Ooh.
Yep.
Missing the down air and getting F tilted for it. Seems like a theme against Wii Fit here. Ooh,
yeah,
catches the holy water.
Just shows like one thing that she seems to rely on that's almost a bit of a habit to me is with punishing their players with F tilt or spot dodging canceling into an F tilt. Are like some of the main kill options that I see from Seraphy from watching their game.
Oh, look at the angle.
Yeah,
I'm
that
amazed.
it's a very hard angle for Wii Fit to really deal with.
Oh, I love it. Oh, it's crazy. The anti-gravity hold.
Yeah, you notice that holy water can go further and throw it from higher up.
Getting that tether. He's gonna hang out on the ledge.
You can't jump. That's a big hitbox, so we'll cover that.
Not much of a lead for Seraphy now, but you know, it's always hard to work in against a zoner like this, looking for a kill when you're at a stock deficit. Ooh, nowhere to go though. I mean, trying to low profile some things on the ledge. Eventually being trapped there is too much to deal with. Something's got to happen.
Yeah, this is a character that you'll see off stage all the time. But Richter's excellent ledge trapping. Very hard for her to play that game out there. You know, honestly, I don't see Seraphy on stage much at all when I watch her games. That's something that I would expect from Wii Fit, but maybe it's not as strong of a game plan as it was in Smash 4. That's the reason why she doesn't do it.
Look at the excellent movement from Liam right now.
She just doesn't have to. She can play neutral instead.
I felt like he was covering and reacting to everything at once. Slipping a bit now.
Yeah, that was a fumble, that's for sure. He had a jump. Oh my god! He make it back, but Seraphy covers the roll in with the F tilt. And that will be game one.
Don't forget to exhale when exerting yourself.
Alright.
Very common pose.
Okay, both players backing off here, perhaps. Wonder what the next stage is going to be here. So let's be clear here. If the winner of this match goes on to play Travish 7, and then the winner of that match goes to face Shogi in Grands. Now our let me think here.
Yeah, that's true. Our tournament is very much winding down now, with 4 players remaining.
So these guys have come quite far.
Yep. Both these players are very strong winners from too.
Ooh. I mean, the amount of focus required to keep mindful of all these projectiles is just astonishing to me. You know,
Good
keeping track
recognition
of your
the
own.
opening that they had right there over the axe, just running into grab. Otherwise, Liam has been keeping her in the corner. Back forward air to cover the jump too. You also notice that how he angles the whip in the air too, because that can be very beneficial for pressuring, especially with being overhead a little bit to dodge some attacks, and then you can swing that attack on some of these shields safely.
Of course, I mean, you know, I feel like you know, it legitimizes his offense even more. Oh, look at that! He tried to cover everything, but the timing
That's spot dodge.
was a little early, and the spot dodge.
Ooh,
guess.
how about the air dodge? With that axe.
Sometimes you just get chopped, you know.
Yeah. I think that the angle that it was covering too kind of covered the way that Seraphy was drifting, so even if she didn't air dodge that, she's still going to get. Yeah, I feel like she's getting clipped by that no matter what.
Oh wow. Jumping up there with his nair. Liam wants to scrap a little bit. I think he's picking up the pace a little bit here. Pressing a lot of buttons, throwing a lot of things.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's going for a
Cody,
lot of
make
setups right
mistake.
now. He has the confidence to do so. Even though he throws that, totally cross behind him like that, it does leave him in a lot of lag that Seraphy can't run it. However, he's in a good position. He can still set up for it, and he got a lot of support up from that too.
Oh yeah.
So it was like 50% followed up with some great positional pressure. These axes still. Again, this is like that pressure I was talking about, how you have to be able to do that and be patient at the same time. When you have projectiles like this, it actually makes it a bit easier.
Going for the
grab.
grab.
Because you can zone her out.
I can't believe that. Wii Fit runs up. Seraphy's charging at him. He just grabs. That's wild.
Yeah, and the Seraphy grab. Immediate air dodge in, so that he can whip back the ledge with that forward air. And finally, for Seraphy, taking out stock with the dash attack. Liam has had such a strong showing in this game compared to the last one.
Oh yeah, this
Really shutting down Seraphy's game plan.
that was a long first stock.
Yeah, for her, sure.
Three
was.
had it for you know, 2.5, nearly 3 minutes.
Whip comes swinging. And there's a down tilt to knock
Axe
her low.
going
Axe,
so deep.
Axe goes really deep because it lasts for a long time. And it goes through the stage too. Did you know that?
Oh, it's great news if you're a Richter player.
So it will go right through the stage and cover people below, going low. And if you hit someone low like that, you can set up for a forward smash off of that too. Or forward air. You can set up a few things off of the axe.
Oh, look at that play with the soccer ball there. Amazing. Cover, you know, ready for jumping off the ledge there.
We've been commenting a lot on Liam, but I do have to point out that this stock has been almost all Seraphy because she's gotten so much damage so quickly. 150 on Liam here. Even though she hasn't taken this stock yet, brought it all the way back.
In the last minute, there's been some amazing ledge trapping and setups there. Liam's not able to play his games, and suddenly it's turned around.
You know what, I'm amazed? She did that deep breathing while Richter was obscuring the screen.
Wow.
Yeah, you can still see that circle shining through Richter's model.
Ooh.
That's just someone that knows the timing really well. All right, Liam evening it back up.
Going to the
I really
ledge.
can't call who's gonna win this game here because of just how Liam had a massive lead, but Seraphy took it away.
Serious endurance match. You know, 5 minutes later, and finally those down tilts are coming out. We haven't seen much of that. Richter favorite. Ooh.
Liam's trying to cook here.
Pulling out the tricks, and I love
Getting
it.
all these setups for his combos.
You know, you
How's
have
Weefa getting
some
off ledge?
concept
A
of what a
perfect time to
character.
get up avoid force smash.
Oh wow. Okay. Not something to be thrown out on shield at this point in the match. I mean, you know.
No, not the safest option, and it wasn't gonna kill either for it. And I feel like at best maybe a conditioning option, but I don't know what he would be conditioning for.
These projectiles are
He missed the
now.
F tilt, which gives her the opening. The deep breathing.
Just about cost him his life.
Gets her.
Look at all these trades right now.
Yeah, and trades super benefit Richter because if he can get we fit into enough hit leg, she'll lose deep breathing like she has now. She has to get back, and she gets it back. Oh my god, she gets it back too quick. Down
He's
tilt,
going in though.
Punishing the
Throwing
header.
the cross.
The
Axe
air
isn't
dodge
gonna do it.
gone.
Misses the whip.
It has to be safe. So he
Oh
doesn't
no!
miss it.
Just as you say it.
I know, that wasn't safe at all.
Playing wild.
Oh my god.
This is hard to watch. Oh, and the fair.
Oh.
He had been throwing out lots of those throughout the match, but you know how many were connecting, and you know it's always that wake up call. You know, it looks like it isn't threatening, but the work that goes into avoiding those powerful blows for so long.
Mm-hmm. He had to keep the pressure there too, because if he dropped that pressure, that meant that Seraphy was going to be able to get in. He had to keep her scared, and she dropped her shield at that moment, but she got clipped, and she was trying to retreat away, so her DI was toward the blast zone there.
I don't know what the match count is. That was so long I've forgotten. It was like
I believe it's Liam up to what? Oh dear, I don't know it either.
oh, okay, 1-1 I'm told. So
Is it really 1-1? That felt like a third game.
yeah, 10 minutes later, 1-1.
Yeah, this is a...
Starts off with what was that an F?
That was
another
yes.
one. He's scrapping now. Hold the shield, patience. Up B into nothing though, and gets beat up for it.
Deep breathing.
No cross to throw.
Okay, downer, trade, so no setup.
Okay,
And there's the Richter up B out of shield. Oh! He wasn't ready to follow up off of that, but it looked like he had that setup in mind. Super deep whip from below, able to make it back. He shows the delay is mashing there. It looked like he was reacting to therapy because he was mashing really hard and then just stopped for a moment.
Now let's see if Seraphy continues this, because I feel like she's been running away. Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Confusing interaction there.
Yeah, the axe lingered the hit leg on the header, so it took its time to connect on Wii Fit.
You'd think it might not have hurt quite as much, but it did. Regardless, even game now.
A quick sun salutation to punish the whip and bring it back. Another sun salutation. And that move is always such a threatening presence because it does a lot of percent when it lands, and it heals Wii Fit slightly. I don't think that Wii Fit healing in this game is a big deal much at all.
I mean, it must add up over time. But
percent builds up really quickly in this game though, so she doesn't really get as much benefit as she did in Smash 4.
Wow, okay, parry into up B. Is Liam starting to understand Seraphy's offense? I feel like Seraphy's been trying to play a little closer in, making use of her, but as I'm saying, this is an adaptable player. But there's that F tilt, getting in his face, making use of those quick options again.
Was smart to wait that out there, not putting himself in a rough spot. That's the Holy Cross. He's got all this stuff to force Wii Fit to recover low. Oof, just barely able to avoid that header angle. There's the sun salutation. There's an F tilt. Okay.
Crack the whip. And now it's a question: can Seraphy make up the difference here before too much percent is applied? Looks like it.
I don't know why he keeps going for the down smash. Just not a single one is it. He must be messing around a little bit with that. Just having some fun with that option.
He just wants it, you know. He wants it.
Yeah, maybe he just wants to land that option.
Look at that
Solid
setup, though.
yeah.
How can you approach this man when he's doing that? That's crazy.
He's really got his option coverage knocked down.
Swinging the axe, and it's gonna hit.
I
It's,
tried to dodge it too, but still got whipped.
These
And because of that
actions
that
with the
Holy Cross coming back, he had to drift away from that recovery too. And
wow.
the whip!
Can't wait on the ledge.
Especially
I would
when
be.
Refit has this pull up animation when she's on the ledge, it pulls her up above the ledge. So like there are some characters that I believe Belmont can't hit with forward smash, but Refit just puts herself in danger the longer she's on that ledge.
I could not believe the control of space on that last stock. I would hate to be playing against Liam when he was covering that well. That was crazy, and the way that the axes would clash with the soccer ball, you know, catch Seraphy's drift.
Yeah, I don't feel like that was necessarily planned, but he just went with it because he recognized it. And he's like, "This is a good position. This is helping."
You know, and you know, I think I could see Seraphy take the game, you know, a little more close in, but you know, then the cross is coming back from behind, and the holy water's hitting down, and then before you know it, you're getting F smashed out of all kinds of other hitboxes, and the setups were really connecting there, and it made the difference for Liam.
3, 2, 1, go!
Right, and she's back on the male Refit again, which means we're potentially going to see a different style from her again to try to bring this back to another game.
Serious time.
Yeah. With punishing, like when Liam goes into the air like that, that's the time when she needs to go in and like, come in from the ground to punish his landing. Because a lot of the stuff that Richter does in the air to cover airspace doesn't cover the ground as well, other than those angled attacks that I mentioned, or a holy water.
Okay, no time to breathe. Getting it there, though.
You gotta remember to keep
Paying
breathing,
for
but
it.
not at the wrong time.
Wow.
All came from calling out on the timing that she was gonna go for a deep breathing. She was able to take the whole stock for it too.
Hey, but there's that F tilt again, and it's always a good sign. I was thinking earlier in the match, you know, when the Seraphy's hitting her F, you know something's going right. And who knows what level, you know, what reads, what observations have gone into that. But once it starts happening, there's an up tilt. We're seeing the essentials coming out and connecting. You know, one thing I've noticed is Liam hasn't really. I haven't seen a lot of his shield over this game, or at least in my perception. What need is there for grabs? A lot of the, you know, when he's covering the space around him so much, like he doesn't have to worry about grabs. But now that Seraphy's having more success closing in, maybe we'll see whether he can adapt and get his grab game up. But then again, you don't always get in on him. Wow. Yeah, definitely I'm seeing Seraphy chase, trying to get in, wanting to play in a different style.
And here's something that he's landing a lot more. Up B out of shield. He keeps punishing anti-airs, or keeps anti-airing Seraphy rather. Oh. Unfortunately, that speed because he fast fell that. He wasn't able to grab the ledge in time. Oh, here's a setup. That's a cool idea. To get that holy cross to level up too. A downer, it does extra percent because it knocks the header ball into Refit too.
Scrappy style. Not paying off for Seraphy 100%. Very impressive, but the
It's looking very difficult. She has to find a way around this ledge trap. Air dodge behind Richter.
Just barely
But
living there.
she's just not given enough space to set up with that holy cross already there. When she get up is coming, yeah, she's gonna block that, but she's not gonna. Is she gonna be able to get anything going? She like,
I mean, her
lost the deep breathing. Sense irritation comes.
shield shield's so small after taking all that damage. She recovered now, you know.
Oh, angling the header ball down right there. Set up with sunset too. Lots of damage here. All this is a trust situation. She gets poked, but Liam's retreated far enough that he can't get the punishing kill. And at this point, this is benefiting Seraphy so much. She commits for the F smash. If she landed that was the game for sure. Liam just barely trading it. Gets up through the F. The F's not connecting either. Seraphy might actually be able to do this. Has the stage control, covers the roll. There's a header ball, but that's totally off their waist. He doesn't have a chance to chase after. Liam coming from the air.
And this game could have been over a minute ago.
Anti-air with the dash attack. And deep breathing, the fear factor. Rock denied. What a call out.
All that talk about who needs to grab, when's there going to be a grab. He's controlling the face around. And wow, I can't believe that game 50 seconds, a minute before it ended, but Seraphy just held on and the damage kept adding up, and then to end it on a grab like that. I didn't see any other grabs that game, but
yeah, you mentioned that because Liam was able to cover a lot of space, that he didn't have to worry about grab. At that point, he was being constantly pressured back and forth, that he was in more of a defensive state, that he couldn't control space. So at that point, Seraphy just got that call out. And again, this was another wrong DI situation because he was DIing in for forward throw, but back throw was quicker. And it caught him, and he wasn't able to react and DI correctly. He died for it.
And that's crazy.
It was really
like,
smart to go for back throw from the other side of the stage like that.
I mean, how much conditioning, if any, could have been involved in that? Because, you know, I didn't too many situations where Liam got caught in his shield and was getting grabbed for it, right? So if it's the first time, like the first time you get a grab, you know, to make the call out, to know what to do and make the right decision is just really impressive. You know, I didn't even see a shield. She just ran off and grabbed.
I think she just straight up got him after the roll animation before he could have a chance to press a button there.
That was wild.
Game number 5. And this is on Liam's counter pick. We'll see how it goes with that.
I don't know if Richter's does he care about stages a lot as a character? You know, some characters.
I think he does.
Looks like he likes room then, you know. Platforms, room. Oh yeah, he's got the setups.
This is such a good stage because, like we mentioned before, how holy water can cover different angles when thrown higher up from these platforms.
Where was the first game played? I suppose Sarah. PS2.
I think it was PS2.
I don't remember. I have no recollection of that. If that would be the only thing can make it back here. Yeah. Oh, he's polished. Oh, it's coming back to me now.
Oh, yep, that happened again. He forced him to hold ledge longer because there was just so much going on. So he was able to catch refit in the pull-up animation. Knock it down. She committed for an F smash right there. That trade would have been so beneficial if she landed it. But now Liam, more time to set up and get his combos going.
Another axe interaction, and he gets an up air.
Up air angle.
And he's running away with this one. I was just going to say how, you know, thinking about a character, you know, and a player where it's so important for Liam to control space like this, you know, if this is his favorite stage, if this is a good stage for him, how much more effective area control be? You know, if he's the more familiar he is, the more he likes the stage, the easier a time he's going to have, you know, knowing where on the stage, what should I be doing, and just that experience. Not to say that Seraphy doesn't play here, but
wow, like, you threw axe straight up in her face and it hit her because header always throws you up in the air like that, so it flipped her. Oh, will she be able to? No, he goes low and avoids the header ball, and he goes to the down. It's like, what a man.
He wants it. It's on stream. He knows.
Yeah.
Another one. And he's getting up tilt chain for it.
Really too much though. Only losing 40% for that and able to retreat into shield to avoid the sun salutation in time. However, to punish that incoming attack, the Seraphy just continues to go defense. But one thing, she's not air dodging enough in the air, and she's just being caught above a lot of the time. And she honestly really died for that there. 99% though. This is getting to that point where comeback threshold might be possible again though.
Yeah, it's no time for disrespect.
How good the team has been playing. No, up B out of it.
He's not gonna die for it.
She's
But,
getting deep breathing, but is this the right time to do that?
I don't see a... Oh, wow.
Oh, no. I think that was meant to be a backer and a misinput. The trade would have certainly worked for Seraphy there for sure.
Getting
Deep
the
breathing
breathing.
as far out of range as she can. Gets
And the
clipped,
axe.
though. Calling out the jump in from Seraphy. Liam dominating Game 5 by comparison to the last games. That was very much more in his control. And he is going to be the victor to move on to top 3 to face Travis.